going on, YouTube? Welcome back to Big Bro and Lil Sis Reacts. I'm Tamaj. This is Tam.
Hey.
And today we are on The Flash, Season 7, Episode 6. The one with 9 ties. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. Last episode, we met the guy with, or the entity with the Psych Force. We met the Psych and the Strength Force. So far, they haven't beat. What was they calling her? What was they calling Goro? They gave her a name, Fritza or something.
Yeah, I think
Frida, some crazy crap. But yeah, so we'll probably be introduced to a new element, I imagine, being on episode 6. But who knows? Let's jump into it and find out. Barry had to go in and recharge. Speed Force was telling us that she was attacked by those two, so she'll probably give us a bit more information on them and probably a bit more what to expect and how to defeat them. So let's get into it without further ado. Full and early reactions are available on Patreon. Let's go.
Feels like my shift started 100 years ago.
Drink more coffee. You're around it all day. Duh. Besides, that place is so...
How she not hear that clinking of the metal running up on her?
Wait, what's that?
Yeah, just some guy cosplaying.
What's he doing now?
I don't know, must be some sort of Comic-Con thing or something.
No.
What?
World?
Natalie? What's that noise? Natalie? What's that noise?
Girl, if you don't answer her.
Natalie?
What kind of Legends of Tomorrow shit do they got going on here?
I'm weak.
The other forces find me in this condition, I wouldn't survive another attack.
Don't worry. We are going to figure out a way to keep you safe.
This puppy I designed can boost isotopic signals for our satellites to scan. Now all we need to do is build a few units, place them around the outskirts of the city, and Eureka!
At least now we have a way to help protect you.
Cisco, how long would it take to make enough amplifiers?
We have everything we need in the Star Labs van, so we could build them.
To be honest,
as
the one
we
thing about the
go.
Arrowverse,
So let's do this,
aside
baby.
from like Joe, the West family, and Diggle, I really don't like how they write their black characters. I really don't. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, Black Lightning don't count either, but
I and Joe are the only good ones. Really.
yeah, the West and Diggle and the whole Arrowverse. Like, I'm not a big fan of James. He didn't do nothing for me. I don't like Chester. I did not like Curtis. Like, I don't know. They don't write their black characters all very well to me.
Cisco. We're okay? We're okay.
What in the world did they just trigger?
I have no
Not.
idea.
I think that's the force. One of the forces. Remember, like how the dinosaur and the medieval dude was running down the street. It's something probably about to happen.
Yeah.
Did I give you my phone?
No. Mine's gone too.
Maybe it's like a time.
Okay,
bomb.
hold up. Where's the van?
Everything that's not
What up?
natural.
Does Ben have a secret cloaking mode that I don't know about? Asking for a friend.
We are stuck in the 90s?
Yo, this is so epic! Epic! Oh, wait, no. It is off the he see for she see, he see.
Please.
Okay,
sit down.
Cheesy, why don't you calm down?
Wait, check the signatures. Was it Flares or Psych?
Neither. The sensor detected a temporal energy,
So there's a new force in town, and
and it can control time.
yeah,
Oh,
okay, we gotta get
gosh.
out of here and warn the team. The Speed Force isn't safe.
Not so fast. We need to know exactly who we're up against. Remember how the Speed Force asked if the amplifiers could track the forces? if we added a transmitter diode to the sensor,
It could localize the isotopic circuits enough to detect a new force within a 20-yard radius? One man's trash is another man's...
reason for a
You
tetanus
look like you go dumpster diving.
Already got my tetanus shot.
I can't believe you just used junk to fix our sensor.
I just think of it as one repurposed false finder. Masonville's principle suffers zero fools, feel me?
All right, then we just sneak in. Simple.
We gotta blend in. We gotta kick it up a notch.
This is how we do it. Oh, I like this song. Thank you. So swag.
Here's the plan.
Why you and Cisco got the same glasses? George just don't got the windshields.
No. His is circle.
Yeah, so is yours.
No, they're not. They're circled like that. This is curved.
They're the same thing. You can't convince me otherwise.
They're not.
Parents got it for me. Said they want the NFL to be able to hit me up anytime.
It's hella cool, right?
Yeah. Nice, Dion.
Yeah, man.
You know, in the future, I want to be just like Dion. You know he's gonna kill it in the state championship tomorrow.
You okay, Swivel? Time to bounce.
It's him. The guy with the chain. KJ. Oh.
Wait till those dumb jocks see what the future has in store for them. We like Beanie Babies and The Matrix?
Why are y'all trying to convince him? Because y'all sound so unconventional.
hasn't come out yet. Ah, shoot. See, I had a feeling. Wait a second. How did you know that? This isn't right.
You gotta help me, please. We're trapped in the same game.
No, wait. It knows I broke free.
It's gonna start over. Oh, God.
Oh, not again.
Oh, great.
Okay. That was freaky.
Where are we now? Gorilla?
Where are you? Where am I? Did you take my headgear?
Dude, it's me, Chester.
No, I don't know you. Stranger danger.
Stranger danger.
I think they talked about this in Legends. It's like a temporal, I don't know what they call it. It's like you kind of, it's like it affects you when you time travel, like immediately. Well, he said he's still stuck in 1998.
Oh, God, please tell me you remember Game of Thrones.
Littlefinger. Yes. The Iron Throne.
Yes.
The Reigns of Castamere.
Customer, yes.
Chester. Parker said it's gonna
Start over.
So it's gonna be stuck on a time loop.
It's a time loop. This isn't about changing the future. It's about reliving one day over and over.
It's like being hugged by warm, loving arms.
Wouldn't using her powers attract the other forces?
I have no idea. Maybe she felt the presence of whatever first time traveler.
Okay.
That's his
Chill.
dad.
It's not that big a deal. He actually looks pretty reasonable. I say we just offer to buy it back from him.
No, we can't go after him.
Okay. Why not?
He's my dad.
Yeah.
I'm the last person who'd want to help right now.
You don't know you.
Exactly.
You never had time for me.
Boo-hoo. Let's get
It was
going.
always,
Right?
sorry, son. I don't believe in quit.
So that ain't got nothing to do with him not wanting to help you.
Right.
This could be your chance to talk to your dad. I'll get it from him.
Wait, you're gonna go talk to my dad?
Just long enough to
Well,
get
I
the
mean, if you won't
X-76.
do it-
Then I come back here, we fix everything. That is what you want, right?
He wants to be stuck here. He's doing too much.
You weren't at Star Labs and CCPD seemed unlikely.
Yes, and I know how he loves the coffee here.
Why are you crying?
I never took into account how much his mother's death might still weigh on him. I'll change my appearance. Appear in my true form to all of you from now on as Lightning, because I can't keep hurting him
As
like
Lightning.
this.
You're not causing him pain. You're giving him a gift.
So I'm not a painful reminder.
No, not at all. You are a happy one.
I'd like to buy your X-76 converter.
What makes you think I have one, Mr.
Boyega. John Boyega.
Not John Boyega.
Who's that?
I can't. He's an actor who plays in Star Wars.
Oh.
I'm throwing it away now so that he can find it later. When he needs it. It's my way of teaching him to be resourceful and a problem solver.
Which is why he goes dumpster diving. I'm not sure that was the best lesson.
He's the reason I get out of bed in the morning.
You're the reason he's so damn weird. I'm sorry. I don't like this.
You're right.
Just really glad we had a day to hang out. Made me realize that my pops isn't just smart.
He's just
He was
pops
a
too much.
genius. Check.
Well, I'm glad he resolved his daddy issues. Can we get back to the plot of the damn story? Like,
Yo, nerds! Been looking for you.
no problem.
Dion, we were just going to, thinking of going to a Blockbuster.
You ever seen Space Jam? 4 times, man.
Oh man, it's so good.
Now it's time to kick you wannabe Urkels to the curb. Cause whoever you two are,
What the hell?
you don't belong here. This is my time. And you two gotta go.
You were right. It was him.
Yeah. I know.
And I thought you left the small town life for college and the NFL.
That wasn't me!
You will have 30 minutes to create an amuse-bouche that will tickle us.
Now Killer Frost has your glasses. I didn't realize you wore 1998 glasses.
No, we don't.
Joseph.
There are geothermic isotopes all over the city, which means we know it's one of the forces. We're just trying to
They
figure out
made
which
Killer
one.
Frost a hippie.
This used to be a tablet.
What am I, Iris? Jazzy.
So it's not just me.
There's a girl. You look incredible.
So do you, Dad?
This is where it happened.
You see that person looking in the window? So, crap, that girl about to die.
Oh, I see. Girl, if you don't stop looking back.
We're dealing with a new force of nature that can alter time.
Yeah.
Throw a ball out his head.
Why y'all just standing there?
Get out of here. He's too powerful. We can't fight him on our own. Come on.
Just about to think he a god or something. Why can you do something dumb?
Used to see the possibilities in every new day. Look, your future's full of written. I hate my future!
If y'all don't get off.
Is this dinosaur gonna eat somebody?
I'm supposed to be the next Patrick Mahomes, man. Look, I know it's easy. Hold on to the bad stuff.
Ever since I was a kid, I thought that my pops cared more about his job than me.
Right.
And I carried
Why
that
is
hurt
that
around
me?
with me for years. But today, when I looked at my past with fresh eyes, I saw that my dad worked hard to give me a better life, and you can do the same. But not until you
Not
stop
really.
letting
His
one
dad
moment
was
in your
just weird
past
as
to
hell.
find all the moments in your future.
Let my son find this in the garbage and he'll think he's a genius. And he'll find the value in our garbage. Really? So you chose not to spend time with him?
So I get to decide what happens from now on.
No.
Not just for me, but for everyone.
Say no.
Time to bounce.
I think Dion's only just now starting to realize the full scope of his powers. But I don't get it. Not once did he mention chasing after you.
Well, unlike the others, he might not know that I survived.
He could stop you in your tracks anytime, anywhere. That's his power. It's like he's the opposite of the Speed Force. He's the Still Force. Which, I guess, would make Fuerza the Strength Force. And that would make Psyche the Sage Force.
That's what people have been telling
If
us
this
in
new
the
force
comments.
is more powerful than me, then how did you defeat him, Cisco?
He didn't.
I didn't defeat him. Chester P. did.
Y'all didn't really defeat him. Y'all kind of just changed his plans. But, okay.
Nora, we
There's
have
like,
clean sheets in our
Iris,
guest room
what are you
and plenty
doing?
of blankets.
Sounds cozy.
Yeah, it is. You should stay with us tonight, right, Mary?
Sure. Yeah.
What is
Of
she
course.
doing?
You have no idea
Don't
how
you
much
want
that would
some?
mean to me. Really.
It's our pleasure.
Thank you.
Come on.
That woman is suspicious.
I thought Barry was a little sus. He's just acting a little weird. Maybe he's just skeptical of what Iris was doing, but I don't know. I didn't like his face at the end.
No. No, it's that damn time bubble back.
Oh, no, I just like the look, so I decided to swing by a thrift store. Picked up these bad boys, too.
Listen, we need to talk.
Sister, did you get your glasses from the thrift store? Is
Yeah,
that why they look like they're from 1998?
I just found out that she's here to catch a dangerous fugitive metahuman. She's here for Killer Frost.
That's not who I am anymore.
I know.
But you
I
can
just
be.
gotta find a way to make her see that. In the meantime, you need to lay low.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
She's former Army intelligence, Frost.
I don't care if she's Xena, warrior princess. I am finally free to live my own life, and no one
Yeah,
is
you're
gonna
not gonna
take
be
that
free
away
if you
from
don't
me.
lay low.
So if this Kristen Kramer wants to come after me, then I say, bring it on.
She's gonna take it from you, and what are you gonna do about it? You better kill her. She better kill her. But y'all probably gonna be mad, but I'm gonna rip on this episode because this was the worst episode I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, this was trash.
Yeah, it was boring, and I'm all for side characters getting the spotlight. Like I don't believe Barry needs to be front and center every episode. And I love Cisco, but I do not like Chester, and him being the star of this episode dragged this, and like even Cisco being with him didn't help. Like this episode was trash. I don't like Chester. I don't like how he's written. His backstory is just weird because the character is weird. They don't know how to write black people, And it's crazy because the showrunner is black, and I believe the showrunner created this character in the comics. Why he wrote him like this for the show, I have no idea. But this episode was just not it. I'm sorry. This was the worst episode that I've seen in a long time. Probably since they did that weird love episode last season with the one girl and that was hunting, that was working, Killer Frost was working for, and the one dude. I don't even remember their names, but yeah, it was just blah. This episode was hot dookie. I'm sorry. Like, it was like there was nothing to like. Like, I don't know. Like, I didn't like how they introduced the Still Force. I felt like, I don't know. I felt he doesn't seem like a threat. Like, yeah, his powers are strong and he can time travel, but he didn't really do anything. Like, and I don't know that I fully understand its motivations. Like, is it a person? Is it a thing? Like, I'm not understanding. Like, I feel like this episode did a pretty poor job of explaining, like, what it is. Like, is it
a person?
Like, I don't understand. Like, it started off the episode, it brought a dinosaur back to life in a medieval night, but the girl still seemed like she was in present day. So did it bring those things back, or did she actually time travel?
Let me explain it.
But then, if they travel back to 1998, why the hell was there a dinosaur? That doesn't make sense.
So I think the beginning was a flash forward.
It was
gonna happen. But at the beginning, they were describing the Force as if it was it, as in it. Not just because they didn't know the gender of it, but they were describing it like it wasn't a real thing, like a person.
That's what I thought they were. I thought they were things, entities.
Exactly.
I understand they take human form, but he was acting like he was an actual person with a whole life.
Yeah,
like,
he kept bringing up my future. So he is a person, and that makes me wonder, the Speed Force isn't a real person. It's a thing. So
I don't think so. It's not. Because what the heck is Fuerza? That is not a person. That is the thing. The Speed Force is just a living entity. Like how the Green Lantern, the Lantern battery is a living creature. Like, it's the essence of it in the middle is a creature. The energy comes from a living being. Like, it's some form of life, but it's not a person. So I don't know that I understand it. Like, it didn't do a good job to me. And maybe it did explain it, and I just missed it because I was so bored. Like, that Chester should not be leading the show right now. Like, if you're going to put somebody at the helm of this episode, Cisco, Caitlin, Iris, Joe, any of them would have been fine. But you put Chester, the support character. Like, I don't care about him. Maybe it's just me. Y'all might really like Chester. I don't know. I never thought of him as being a popular character. I don't see people talking about him or asking for him. But I just think the character's stupid. I'm sorry. Y'all can be mad at me for this opinion, but I really think this episode was bad. I think that character's trash, and they should not be putting him at the helm of this. Maybe Grant was off and couldn't be in this episode, so they're like, well, let's do something with Chester. But it's like, literally, Chester and Allegra only come in when one of the main casts are gone. When Cisco's gone, Chester steps in. Barry was gone this episode, Chester steps in. Like, Caitlin's gone, Allegra steps in. Like, really? Like, why? You have strong characters that we actually care about. Caitlin, Cisco, Joe, Iris. They were all in this episode, and you sidelined them. Iris and the damn Speed Force were fucking cuddling in a blanket in a scene. Like, what are we doing, writers? You guys was just starting off strong. Like, y'all was doing the damn thing. And season 6 was fire for the most part. Most of those episodes, especially in the back half, I really liked. But, like, what happened with this? Who wrote this?
I think it would have been so much better if it was Cisco and Joe together. trapped together. That would have been so entertaining.
I love their friendship. I mean, because I rewatched season 1 and they had a bomb-ass friendship. Even in season 2, like, that would have been a great episode. And exploring Joe's past, because Joe's a little older.
Right.
That would have been a bomb episode.
But the reason I think they brought Cisco is because at the end of the episode, Chester was blowing something, and I think that's going to come in handy in the future. That's probably why. But they kind of did that.
Listen to me. Fuck Chester. And I'm saying that with my whole chest. I don't care about him. I don't want to see him on my screen. I feel how I feel about Curtis. That's how I feel. And how you feel about James Olsen. Get him off my screen. I don't want to see that character. They don't know how to write black characters. Well, I can't say that because that's what I understand. They do the West good. But any other black character is just, and there's not many of them. But the ones that aren't the center focus, y'all can't write properly. I can't think of many. Name somebody black that was been on the show. Besides the West family, and I count Cecile as part of the West family. She's part of the West family. They're married.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Nobody.
Oh, Kid Bash.
He's a West.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Nora wasn't even written all that well. Like, she's not a very popular character, so. And she's mixed, so. They don't know how to write black characters. I'm just saying. I still love the show, y'all. This episode was trash. I don't even think we reacted much. There was nothing worth reacting to. And I don't need an episode with action to entertain me, but you put Chester at the lead. So that was boring. Like, I had nothing to do here. What? We can't talk at the same time. What?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I said I wanted some comedy this episode, but they're making dumb dumpster diving jokes. Like,
Chester's not funny. That's why I didn't like Curtis. He felt like a forced character. They forced him to try to be like a male Felicity, and that's what I see Chester as. And they cannot replicate Felicity. I feel like every Arrowverse show now tries to replicate Felicity since Arrow's done that. Somebody always has to be tech support. Somebody has to be funny and have put. But Emily Bett, she brought that character to life because of how she acts. That was one of her first major roles. She brought the character to life. Like, you can't replicate something she does. That's her talent. That's what she brought to this universe. I don't need you replicating Felicity on every show. Let her be iconic. Let her be unique. Because she's the gold standard, and y'all falling flat. That's why I hated Curtis. And because I've seen his character and other things, and he does not act like that at all. They tried way too hard to make Mr. Terrific somebody he's not. And that's why I can't stand that character. I like the character overall. I don't like him in Arrow. Because he's trash. Just the Arrowverse, we need some black writers. And this is exactly why the black writer of Superman and Lois was fired, because she was telling them, I don't know if you noticed, and she was kind of right. She's like, you're writing all your black characters as like bad people or, as protagonists or antagonists. You're writing them as, angry black people, like the bully at school that bullies Jordan. He's black. Yeah. The one girl's girlfriend. The Lex on the show. He's black and he's evil. Like, we don't got no good black characters on that show. I mean, good as in good-natured, good-hearted human beings. Like, we don't get many black characters as it is, and y'all can't even write them right. Though I like the Lex. I'm not jabbing him. He's a well-written villain, but he hasn't gotten much development yet. So we're only 5 episodes with him, so I got to see where that character goes. But she got fired for criticizing them. And you know what? They do Ryan Wilder pretty well on Batwoman. I forgot Batwoman. And Luke. I forgot about them when I was thinking about the Arrowverse shows. They do them pretty well. I will give them that. And Sophie's a pretty decent character, especially when she was playing off Ryan. I forgot about Batwoman got the representation down. But the rest of these shows, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But I want to kind of get out of this. We'll leave this episode in this week. We're going to leave it in the past since that's the theme of this episode. Take this episode and drop it off in 1998 at the Blockbuster because that's where it needs to go. But we're going to move on to the next show. So thank you guys. Do you want to add anything before I cut us off? Okay, well, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to let me know what you guys thought.
Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Subscribe to Patreon for a full and early action.
And I'll see you guys on the next one.
Bye.